Hello and welcome, my name is Bubba Fabes and welcome to the very first video of a brand new series for you guys. For those who missed my 5,000 subscriber video, I started casting for games and tournaments and scrims, and I thought it'd be great for you guys to be able to see some of these ESL teams going head to head and what a different type of gameplay looks like, as well as in the meantime practice my own casting abilities. So again, takes a lot of practice and casting by myself for a lot of these. Let me know what you guys think. If you like this video and want to see more, let me know by hitting the like button down below, as well as don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join the notification squad by clicking that bell. So without further ado, I bring you Fatal Tactics versus Atrocity on the map Oregon. I hope you guys enjoy. This map we're going to be looking at Oregon, with Fatal Tactics taking the defensive side, starting off with that laundry supply room defense. We have Atrocity on the attack right now. So far, some typical operators coming out to the table. I like to see that Capitao. He's a fantastic counter to that Mira, being able to use his flames right around those Mira windows where you find Mira peeking. It backs her off and it allows your team just that couple of seconds, which should be just enough time if you're coordinated, for your operator to push and usually pass down those stairs right on top of where you see that washing machine at the right corner. That area is a safe spot, so all you need is that quick couple of seconds to get that operator through there, and on top of that to plant. So we'll see if that's exactly what will be coming out of the attacking strategy. So watching the defense, we see Rogue already there with that first Mira coming up. There's fantastic placement from Mira. And we'll see if they do it or not, but in addition to taking a shotgun to that blank wall right beside it, also gives you access and a good view into that next quarter where you see Wonder right now. So we'll see if they make use of that. Second one going up in a typical spot to watch that downstairs push. We're going to come here on the main floor. We'll see already a couple reinforcements going up onto here, so we know that there is going to be a bit of a hold coming from this top floor, denying them an easy walkthrough, which is what you really want to do. You want to lose as much of the attacker's time as possible. So we have Velk just sitting down on the bottom, waiting for for them to come down those back stairs. Already drones coming out by Fear to look over Rav as they make their way through that main lobby door. Gonna check upstairs, and it looks like so far that there's no one up there. Is that nice rotation hole, and up he goes. So that now they know what's going on a little bit better, as we have the sledge work his way up, making sure that that flank does not happen. Playing it smart and slow, the drones are going out. So we'll see if they're able to pick off these defenders or not. Vibes is just going to sit and just going to waste as much time as possible. Force them to come to him. Waste the time as Fear is on the other side, and it looks like he got no, instead it's a wallbang by Frosty, not Fear, for that first kill. Making his way up onto these other defenders. Do you hear an Ash charge going out, as Frosty is going to start breaking his way in through that door. Rav turning the corner. Lamp gets a kill onto Solo. And already 2 defenders down. 1:30 left with 5 attackers. It's a good attempt for this defensive roaming, but with 2 roamers like that, you really want to be able to hold off a little bit longer. So we'll see if it's long enough. Blackbeard already pushing his way downstairs, pre-firing that window to make his way down behind Ben. Smoke goes out, just enough not to kill him though. Instead, he fires back and is able to take down Wonder. A nice pre-fired shot that we see from Lamp. Here comes out those flame charges. Here comes the smoke, so we'll see if we have... Down goes that bomb by Fear, just exactly what I'm talking about. Just enough time to hold off. Lamp is able to get a nice angle As Fear instead charges in. They do have that player advantage onto these defenders. Expert, not sure if he's blinded or not. First kill on Frosty, gets down Rogue. Expert retaliates onto Fear. Instead, finds himself reloading as Rav comes in for that last kill. That's a nice attack by Atrocity, clearing out those roamers as quickly as possible. You've seen the amount of drones that they threw at those defenders while the other operators were pushing onto those positions. The callouts came, kill through the wall, and then finishing off that last operator up in church. And then they continued on. Okay, roamers are gone. Let's get down to strat. They pushed hard. They pushed quick. Down the plant went. So a well-coordinated attack. It's now coming around to the other side again, bringing up that Capital, the same lineup that we just saw on the attacking side. Defenders this time bringing that castle, and we'll be seeing that castle, I'm guessing, again on that church, for that roamer to be able to hold off as much as possible on that main floor. So we'll see if they do a much better job. My bad, I was not paying attention, and it looks like we're going for a top hold instead. So we'll see if the strategy was to kind of throw the defenders off a little bit, because normally that basement is usually going to be your go-to strat on defense. That's usually your best bet on holding off, but instead we'll see if the attackers weren't expecting this, if this lineup for the attackers was meant for that basement and they don't have quite the same strats for their upstairs. So for them to win that, they're going to have to realize what's going on and then coordinate their attack based on what they have. It's this kind of malleability that you have to have if you're going to be a good competitor in the ESL League. So we're seeing some basement utility being used, some being able to hold off a little bit inside this kitchen with a nice rotation into the bathroom, those castle's walls being used to try to protect that operator. Looks like we have the smoke holding himself off into the basement. Second mirror. Not sure where the second mirror is going to be placed. Oh, it looks like placed right beside Fear right now. Holding off on that master bedroom. That's a common area for the attackers to try to come through. Already attackers making their way to the top floor. As it looks like the other ones are going to try to hold down on the towers. Fabes already pushed himself onto the window of master bedrooms. And setting himself up on the drone. He knows someone's in there, so if he's able to hold an angle.
Attackers dropped the diffuser.
Looks like Wonder has dropped the game again.
Reload. Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser.
Looks like past mid-round. Expert is going to take down Lamp. So far we have a 3v4, but Vibes has made his way into this master bedroom. There is no rotation through master, and the plant is going to go off. Stronghold. Vibes takes out Frosty, but Fear is going to retaliate onto Vibes. Seeing that Blackbeard on that window. Plant is down, and they have Strong Pillow's going to run into the room. It's all down to Fear, and Rav comes out just a little bit too late to find him on there. Takes down Expert, and then gets dropped by Rogue instead. Starting to run out of time. It's all coming down to Rav with no again, that lack of rotation is going to be really hard for a push. C-Soft sends a couple bullets but misses them. All they have to do is wait for Rav, try to force his way through one door. No C4 left. It looks like he's going for the kills. Double kill by Rav. Too late to get that diffuser, but still a nice double kill nonetheless. Nice play by Rav. Back to having all the players on the teams. We're looking at a 1v1. So even though it may not be what Fatal Tactics was expecting their attack, they definitely adapted well. They definitely played well to their strategy, and they made their way pretty quickly into that room, into the double bunk room. So now we're going to be looking at another laundry supply room defense from Fatal Tactics. And we'll see if they use the same roaming game and whether or not Atrocity is going to be able to react the same way, if they're going to be able to pick off those defenders and then pull off the same sort of strategy and make their way into the basement again. Expert ready to pick off the drones that come on through, trying to deny as much intel as possible. Looks like we're going to have the same sort of setups as before. So we'll see if any of these roamers are able to change their game up a little bit, whether or not they can work together as a team, making those callouts, and whether or not the other roamer, if you roam with two, if you roam close together, sometimes you're able to help out your teammate a little bit better, make that roam a little bit stronger. Vibes looking like he is going to make his way to the kitchen. Rav making his way quickly into the room though. Vibes going to pre-peek out, so they definitely know he's there. Couple pre-fired shots to the door. He's going to work his way up. See if he catches a peek on Rav. Vibes instead gets the peek onto Rav, killing off that Ash early on into the game. Now we have Sledge, who has made his way back up to that top rotation zone. Well, that's where they got that kill last time. But it looks like there is no defender up there. So main towers is all clear except for Expert, who has holding himself down below. Solo is sitting in the church. So with one man down, we'll see how this push happens and whether or not they've already kind of broken their attack a little bit. Envision making his way around, just holding an angle right beside Solo. If Solo plays it patiently, he might be able to get a kill if Envision pushes forward. You see the drone being sending in from Frost, so we'll see if they're able to notify Envision whether or not that player is there or not. Still a minute 30 left. Looks away right as Solo comes out of hiding. Picks him apart, but just enough health left. Looks away again right as Solo makes his escape. Frosty with that angle through that hole. Envision finally gets that kill onto Solo, as we see Vibe slowly making his way up. Looks like he knows Fear's there, and Lamp's just right around that corner. Instead of the confrontation, he's going to back off a bit. They have wasted a lot of time so far, but I don't think any of the hatches even opened up yet. Expert is going to get a kill onto Frosty. Down from that double towers right at the bottom. Hatches are finally being opened up, so it looks like we're going to have another kill by Rogue. Just waiting on that angle for it to get peaked. Grenade goes out. Is it cooked? Not quite cooked enough for that kill. Lamp gets a kill onto Vibes. 20 seconds left. Grenade's going out. Just can't finish him off as he comes around. Another drop happens. Instead comes down through the other hatch, killing Rogue Pillow. It's going to sit right in front of that mirror, though, which is going to allow Expert to know he's there. As Wonder instead makes that flank happen, waiting for Lamp to drop down. Shoots, misses, just not enough time left in the round, leaving at a 1v1. Close push by the attackers, but pretty forced. They did not do quite a good enough job this time picking off those roamers. Losing Rav right at the beginning of the round really threw them off. But it definitely a close round till the end nonetheless. So we have a 2v1 and there is no GG yet. Everyone is still in the game. It can go either way. Now we'll be looking for that kids dorms again, that top floor hold, rather than taking that basement.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Looking at this top floor hold, I'm still wondering whether or not they'll create that rotation hole, or if they're going to leave that instead. as a defender, you want to be able to rotate through the different bomb sites with ease without putting that there. All you're doing is allowing the attackers, if that room's cleared out, all you have to do is watch that door, and it's that much easier to be able to hold off that plant. Same sort of nice strong basement defense from that kitchen coming off though.
10 seconds to insertion.
The nice use of this, it denies the attackers ease of taking over that main floor, and again, using destruction to their advantage, which means as an attacker, shooting up with that buck from underneath, or that ash, to be able to take over some of these coming holding positions. Nice holes for fear, being able to see through that mirror from any attacker coming up those stairs. Strong attack already coming in from the east side. Looks like they're going to go for maybe a Masters, take over the armory. They do know that Rav is down there. Blackbeard already holding himself up. Takes a couple shots, it looks like. But just position himself for a nice anti-rotation spot onto that window. We're going to be seeing Rogue Pillow droning out for this master bedroom, so they are definitely looking to take care of that wall. But they're going to have to take care of Fear first. So we'll see whether or not Blackbeard, if they can take out Envision. Fabes has made his way up. It looked like he ran to that window. Out comes from underneath. That's what I'm talking about. Got that nice angle onto Vision. All he needs is like 1 or 2 shots left. And they just can't finish him off. All it's going to take is 1 bullet, but instead he's going to hold tight, knowing that that Blackbeard is just on that wall. Solo pushing in slowly. Fabes with the kill onto Fear. There goes that Ash. Down the stairs he goes. Instead, he gets dropped by Envision. Double kill from Envision onto Solo. There goes one of their operators for taking out the reinforced walls. Oxpert's going to swing in right onto Envision. So far, we have a triple kill from Envision on this round. Not being able to take him out. Finally, Rogue Pillow is going to deny that strong hold from him. Finish him off with that 1 bullet, all it needed. Luckily, bringing that Thermite finally able to open up this wall. Only 2 attackers left. Out comes the smokes with 1 minute left. Rav holding off downstairs as they're just going to hold angles, waiting for the attackers to come through. Wonder peeks his head around. Lamp ready for that push. Down goes Defender. He's going to make use of that death, knowing there's 1 operator left, and he's going to push strongly. Just missing Rogue Pillow as he's going to come around from behind, pre-fires the shots. A nice double kill by Lamp to finish off that round. All they had to do was to take care. They knew that he was playing inside of that armory upstairs, so all they had to do, that Ash charge went off, but instead he backed off. Blackbeard had that angle. He was not going to go anywhere because he can't win that fight with Blackbeard on such low health. All he had to do was try to continue pushing, pre-fired that spot. That attack may have gone so much differently for them. Bringing this up to a 2v2 now. Now we're going to be seeing a Kids Dorms take from Fatal Tactics. Now, Atrocity, knowing this, they're going to be bringing that glass, a very strong operator to hold on a number of different windows, which can cut off so many different rotations and circulation points. Now we'll be seeing what kind of defense strategy setup that Fatal Tactics are going to be using, whether or not they're going to use the same sort of resources that Atrocity put downstairs. But you notice that the amount of resources Atrocity put downstairs, that Fatal Tactics completely ignored that main floor. Their entire push happened at that top floor. They said they're not going to bother with that, and it worked out well for them. Until they got ripped apart by the defenders, just holding off in certain rooms. So, looks like they're just going to completely ignore that main floor, just leaving maybe Vibes as a roamer, holding himself down into the basement for that late flank. That rotation hole being made inside the bedrooms, and then completely fortifying off the walkway between twin towers. Attackers going to be working their way in. And a strong push by Rav again. Already gonna take over the flank of single west tower. And he's gonna drone himself up. Rest of the drones are gonna be heading into the master bedroom. Spotting out to see what kind of defenses are gonna be there. Habana has perched herself onto the same window where we saw Blackbeard, picking off a nice camera early on to 9 the knowledge of the player that's going to walk in there. There's no defender in there, so he's going to be able to walk in easily. Instead, Vibes is going to walk outside and pick her off from hanging on that window. Nice kill by Vibes. Looks like Blackbeard, played by Lamp, is going to make his way to drone out the Mira, being held though just to pre-fire. As we have Rav trying to work his way up the stairs. Almost misses that peak, but just enough to take out the barbed wire. Pre-fired shots coming up. Playing it slowly, just waiting. We have Envision here with that glass. In a nice position, smoking himself off. Pre-firing the shot, Solo just peeks his head into the smoke. You never peek a smoked glass. 1 minute left. They are all really holding angles, so they're going to have to make a push soon. Vibes is going to finally make his push up from that basement to take out Rav. 1 minute left. Again, with everyone holding a position, someone's going to have to make a move at some point. Frosty going to drop shot around the corner, gets down but does get the kill on Expert. Forcing Lamp to make his way in. Trying to cover his friend for that revive. Glaz is going to rotate, afraid to get picked off from behind. Leaving down to 2. Here comes Vibes up for a flank. Pre-fired some shots, so now they know he's there. Sorry, 3v3. Blackbeard's going to make his way down. Lamp gets the kill onto Vibes.
Attackers recovered the diffuser. 10 seconds remaining.
10 seconds, they have to push the way onto the site. Wander's gonna get taken down by Envision. They're gonna have just enough time to plant the bomb, leaving it all up to Rogue, who's gonna instead take the time to revive. He's like, I know the plant's gonna go off, but we still have time. I'd rather a 2v2 than a 1v2. Wander turns around the corner to pre-fire Frosty. It's all up to Lamp now. Lamp is gonna get the 1 kill onto Wonder. 1v1 Pillar's gonna make his way around, ready for the push. Lamp for that double kill, finishing off that round. A nice hold by Lamp. It's a nice way the attackers, they were able to hold off some angers near the end. It wasn't looking good for them, but with only 3 operators left, they were able to work the way onto site. They were able to pick off the defenders, and they were able to get that plant down in an open room. Going back down to a laundry supply room hold from Atrocity. And the attackers, again, taking that Capitao, a vital operator, to be able to hold off to give you those last couple of seconds, as well as both Habana and that Thermite, for optimal and maximum wall fortification to be opened up.
Located by attackers.
So we'll see what kind of main floor tactics that Atrocity is going to use. Up until now, we've only seen them holding off that top floor. Typical mirror placements getting put out. Usual stuff to hold off the basement. So what I'm really interested in is this top floor right now. Looks like we're gonna have Envision gonna be roaming around.
The bomb diffuser. Attacker's objective is to defuse a bomb.
And here comes Vibes. He's gonna push his way in from the junkyard. Whether or not someone's gonna drone him out or if he's just gonna go for that aggressive push. Envision knows he's there. That peek did happen and that head could be seen. So out comes the drone. Spotted Envision. So we'll see if they're able, if he's just gonna push by himself, or if he's going to work together as a team. You see that there is that camera up going on in the hallway, which will warn the defenders and warn Envision when that push happens. Looks like Expert's going to try to make his way from construction. Someone hiding right behind the generator. So it looks like with a Blackbeard, he might be able to make this peak. Out comes Blackbeard, pre-fired that spot. Nice kill onto Frosty by Expert. Lots of drones being used on Envision. And it looks like he's able to get a kill onto Wonder. Still holding off, wasting as much time as possible. And he got his kill. Solo holding angles. We have... Looks like we have Rav up, also roaming upstairs. Looks like he's gonna go push onto Vibes from behind. He sees he's there. Out he comes. Hits his shots right as he drops down behind that table. Nice double flank by Rav. Good job that him coming to the rescue onto Envision right there as he's gonna back off now. Almost spotting Habana. But it looks like Habana Solo is gonna make her way back up. Playing it very slow, so we'll see whether or not Rav is going to turn around or not. Or if Solo's going to get the chance to get it behind. Envision still just working his way around in the kitchen. A lot of pressure. Sees Envision. Misses his shots. Gets a couple bullets into him. 40 seconds left. These rumors are eating up so much time. Looks like someone got downstairs. Rogue making his strong push down below as Solo has the roamers occupied. Gonna make his way around. Lamp just catches him off guard. Now it's all up to the roamers, who have to make their way back onto site against 3 different attackers.
Attackers are activating the bomb diffuser.
So now the attackers have full control of the bomb site. Envision gets the first kill. Rav with the second, making a nice comeback onto this defense. It's all up to Solo, who's able to down Rogue, leaving us at a 1v1 with Rav. Gets the kill onto Rav for that double, winning the round for the attackers. That's too bad. Those roamers did such a good job at wasting that time for the attackers, and all the other defenders had to do was hold their angles and stop that attacking push, but instead the attackers were able to catch them off guard as everyone was so occupied with what was going on in the roaming game, push the way onto site. That is too bad to see, but it brings us up to a 3v3. Very close game indeed. So now we're going to be seeing another laundry room, supply room take. Again, typical loadouts coming out. The attackers, we'll see if that... what Frosty is going to be taking to the table. Instead, he's going to go with a thermite, so we don't have the Capitao in his use of his arrows that we've seen from them before. Being able to fire it right beside those mirrors to gain them those extra seconds. So we'll see whether or not they can make use without them. Already getting to work on setting up the reinforcements, not wasting any time at all. Everyone has their job to do and their reinforcements to set up. The faster you can get that, the faster you can get ready for the attacking force to come in. We have Expert ready setting up some cams,
10 seconds to go.
allowing maximum visualization. It looks like most of his cams are going to be set up for this kind of west side by that double tower push to give them as much information from that as possible.
Objective is to locate a bomb and defuse it.
I'm out.
Attack is underway. This is so far the common Ash maneuver is to solo his way right from the west side to work his way through kitchen onto the right to try to take out as many roamers as we have. It looks like just coming around the corner just in time to miss a push, and Vision taking out the first operator, Vibes.
Clear.
But we do have Solo here waiting in the bathroom.
Drone is ready to go.
Vision, this attack is coming quite quickly, not wasting any time to make their way inside the building. By now they know the defense pretty well, and they're able to push onto it pretty quickly, not wasting any of that time. Rav knows that there is an operator right around the corner somewhere, so the drones are going to go out to help him through this map. Here comes the drone from Frosty, letting him know that he's in the bathroom, and here comes the pinch. There. Wallbang from Frosty, nice maneuver. Knowing exactly that there's only really two places that they're going to come. They know there's two roamers, the two roamers are gone. Minute 40 seconds left. We're not going to waste any time. Attack strategy, that's what we're going to do now. So here comes Lamp, pre-fire on that spot as he makes his way past that mirror, down into the corner. Sledge, making sure he's taken away. Here comes the pre-fired shots, working to his benefit, killing Wonder. Finally pushing his way up on an angle. Out comes the smokes. Hatchman, the hatches coming down. Fear looks like he's gonna, again, hold these angles. Sees Rogue Pillow, just misses a couple of shots from there. Lamp. Here comes the plant, you can hear that from behind. Lamp is gonna make that maneuver around the corner. Getting a kill onto one. Expert right around the corner. Pulls out the Deeg. Does not work. Drop. Fear looks like Fear's gonna instead trade that kill onto Expert. A nice push by Atrocity, and that's exactly what you gotta do. They knew that there's two roamers, because that's what they've been using this whole time. They did a lot of droning. They made the pinches where they needed to, and then once those defensive roamers were taken care of, they didn't waste any time. They snapped right quickly into their strategy, and you see how well that strategy worked out. Pretty much, I'm not sure if it was a 5v3 or a 4v3, but either way, they have that man advantage. They got those hatches, they got those angles, and then they pushed in quickly, pre-fired the exact areas that they knew that the defenders would be holding at.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being
Now,
defused by
looks like we're going to have this a top floor hold now from Atrocity. Loving this top take for sure. And it's been working out well. They are on match point with a 4v3, a 1-game lead. If they can make this hold happen, they can claim this map as their own. So again, we're going to be looking downstairs and we're going to be seeing a lot of these reinforcements being set up. Now, noticing the attack style, part of me is wondering whether or not the amount of utilities used up in this area is worth it or not. And this is something that makes a really good team if they're able to notice, listen, we know how they attack this top floor and they completely ignore this basement. Let's give up this basement, let's at least give up the amount of resources we use on this, and utilize it in upstairs positions where we can hold off better, where we know that they come from. So again, attackers not wasting any time. Already droning their way up onto their positions. No Glaz on the attacking force, instead they are going to have a Blackbeard, and he's going to make sure that no one's going to be sitting up in that back tower ready for him. Fabes sitting there with Expert just on the other side of that bed, not able to see him. So Wonder's going to make his way up. They're able to drone someone out. Again, a good use of Capitao, as he's able to get in some of these little corners. Wonder is going to get the first kill onto Frosty. Especially now you see that they have rotation hold. Lamp is going to come around and get a kill onto Wonder. Nice shot by him. Expert is going to take his place. Rav, a double kill by Rav onto Expert and Rogue. So there is that basement roam working out well for them. So it looks like I was definitely wrong with rotating that defense around. It did come in handy, and he's going to make his way up to that double tower. Taking care of the drone, leaving only 2 attackers left. But if they can make their way into that room and able to plant in with that angle being covered, and Vision's sitting there from where he was before, it's going to be a hard angle to cover. Minute 12 left against 4 defenders. And it looks like Solo is out of drones.
Attackers recovered the diffuser.
Trying to catch the Fission. He knows he's there. Lamp's going to get a kill onto Vibes, leaving only 1 attacker left. A full minute left, and they know exactly where he's coming from. So as you see, all the defenders are going to rotate onto the different angles, which are going to deny his push into this room. Out goes a C4 by Rav and a kill. That is 3 kills this round by Rav. That is GG for Atrocity. 5v3 for Atrocity over Fatal Tactics. Good game by everyone.